we still love our Hot Pockets.
Mm-hmm.
We still talk about the Hot Pocket night. But you know what we haven't had? One damn email about a Hot Pocket.
No. Well, does Johnny's count?
No.
I like to think that Johnny's counts. Like, that was the funniest picture I've ever seen.
And the crowd will never know it.
Never.
But yeah, somebody send us a picture of you with a Hot Pocket. I don't care if it's if we prefer it to be sultry, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, maybe you're out fishing, but you happen to have a box of Hot Pockets in the cooler.
And if you're wearing a bikini, even more awesome.
Even better.
Yeah. The weather's changing. It's all good. Get us a picture.
Yeah.
We'll send you some spunk lube. That's how that goes.
Yeah. Free spunk lube. That's all you got to do is send us a picture that involves a hot box of Hot Pockets or an individual Hot Pocket in some way, shape, or form.
And speaking of spunk lube, we have not given them love in the last couple of episodes. We want to remind you now, you can go get the best lube on the planet from Spunk Lube. Go to spunklube.com. Look for their hybrid bottle. That's the best, in my opinion. When you go to checkout, just put Hot Pocket in the discount code box, and you will get 10% off your order.
What more could you ask for? Oh, a free T-shirt? Yeah, if you contact us early enough, we're going to get you a free T-shirt, too.
Word up.
See, Donnie's got his Spunk Lube T-shirt on tonight, but I don't remember giving it to him.
I think he just took it.
Let's see how it's going over there in the control booth.
Yeah. We don't get paid nothing. He gets paid in T-shirts. That's okay. He does a good job for us, so I can't complain at all. Although we have absolutely nothing for him to queue up today. Maybe some music during the break. But that's about it.
I just keep seeing empty beer cans flying up in the window.
Yeah, I think what you need to do is start pyramiding those cans in the window. We'll see if we can get to the point where we can't see you. And then your mullet won't matter. Or lack thereof.
Right? I'm so heartbroken over the mullet, man. God.
I know. I was digging the hair. You know who else digs hair? Apparently Joe Biden. James Woods calls him hashtag hair sniffer Joe.
That needs to be on T-shirts.
And it's, people are calling it inappropriate behavior. And if it is for being in front of the camera, yes, it is. The camera's caught him doing it several times. Do I care that he does it? No, it doesn't bother me. If it bothers the person that's happening to, it wouldn't. In other words, it wouldn't bother me if Joe Biden come up behind me and stroked my hair, because I'd be like, I got this on camera. I'm fixing to tweet it. I need about 10,000 right now. I'll get rich. Yeah, I'll get paid. But no, Bill Clinton, man, he got his flagpole polished in the Oval Office, and apparently Trump grabbed somebody in the pussy. And Joe Biden's playing with somebody's hair and sniffing it and all that mess. Okay, old men get horny. I get it. Is it appropriate? No, but I think there's worse things in the world.
Makes you think Biden's freak flag may fly high.
Perhaps. Mine does as well.
Leads me to believe.
Yeah, if some of my stuff was done in public, I'd probably be hung by a yard arm. Like a little rope every once in a while. And
oh, here we go.
Leather whip every once in a while. We had some
Barry White music queued up right now,
baby.
Yeah,
I do. I dig the whip and whips and chains and all that mess.
Sounds like a fight.
Yeah,
sounds like a fight, man.
Oh, speaking of, coming up here pretty soon in Tulsa, just gonna do a little free advertisement. It's the 6th annual Smoke and Guns, which will be happening at the BOK Center. And what it is the firefighters and the police officers get together and duke it out, MMA and boxing style, in a ring. And it benefits the Firefighters Burn Camp and Special Olympics. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. Everybody get a ticket and go out and watch that. It is a fun fight. I've been there a couple of times and saw it. And it's It's pretty crazy watching two regular people just beat the living shit out of each other.
Excuse me, man. They're yeah, because one thing that you get a lot of respect for after watching regular everyday dudes is the cardio that goes into professional level combat sports.
Yeah, there was, as a matter of fact, there's one fight. I think it was Smoking Guns 2 that I went to. It was the first one I went to. And one of the firefighters was fighting a cop. And this firefighter was putting the ass whooping on this cop. And I mean, just getting it. And they went like 2 rounds where the firefighter was just wailing on this cop. And this cop was taking a beating, man, but he wouldn't go down. And then it gets into the 3rd round. About halfway through the 3rd round, this firefighter finally runs out of water. He runs out of steam. And that cop commences to whooping his ass. So for the next half round and then a round after that, man, there it is. And it came to a draw. And
of course it did.
Yeah, the firefighter won, but still, he ran out of gas. And the cop just didn't have enough in him to completely put the firefighter down. But you could tell, man, it's just like drag racing. Boxing is exactly like drag racing. You get on that loud pedal and you go. You don't pull your foot off the pedal at all until you're done. Well, if something happens to your car and it blows up, you've still got that foot held to the floor, but ain't nothing happening. And that's about how these guys are. When they run out of gas, they run out of gas quick.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, 3-minute round. 3 minutes is a long time to fight, man.
3 minutes is an eternity when you're getting your ass beat.
Yeah, that's a long time, man.
You ever been you get in a firefight with somebody, and you're sending rounds down range, and they're sending rounds at you. 3 minutes is forever.
You just experience an eternity.
Yeah, exactly. That is forever, dude. So I can't even imagine getting my ass whipped for a solid 3 minutes. And it was like, okay, come back here and sit in this chair. And then we're going to put this steel thing on your head and rub it a few times. And then spit in this bucket. And then somebody's going to tell you something to do. And you can't understand what they're saying because your ears are ringing. That's all you can hear is just a ringing of your ears. So all you see is people's lips moving. And it looked like, it looked like he said you could save 15% by switching to Geico. So
you keep mumbling the word Thursday for some reason.
Yeah. And so you don't know what's going on. Have you ever been in a fight where you got knocked in the head a couple times?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You remember at the point that you stopped hearing because your ears are ringing so hard?
I don't remember the exact point, but I do remember thinking about that noise. Oh, it's my ears ringing.
Yeah, you can't hear what's going on.
No.
Your corner man's like, I need you to bob more, and I need you to open up that jab, and say 15% by switching to Geico. Okay, got it. Yeah. I think I read that right.
I was in a dive bar, not too recent, but not too long ago. But a dude, old timer, was in there, and he's telling all these tall tales, and he tells a story about how he got back in like 1984. He was in such and such bar, and he got in a fight with a dude in there that had had problems for weeks, and it lasted 12 minutes in the parking lot. I'm like, there is no way in hell 2 drunks fought for 12 minutes. That just did not happen.
Unless they were. Now, I've seen some videos of 2 drunks going at it, and of course, it's the video that you watch when you go down the rabbit hole on YouTube, and it's always 2 drunk guys from Russia, right? That's
it always is.
Yeah, all the car wrecks happen in Russia, and all the drunk guys who hit each other and fall down are from Russia. And these 2 guys, I'll bet in 5 minutes there wasn't 3 punches landed, but they hit the ground about 25 times trying to throwing a punch and missing, and the body coming all the way around, and them falling and tripping to the ground. And yeah, it was pretty hilarious.
Donnie just texted me. He's right. Have you seen the videos of the guys that are fighting bears?
That are what?
They're fighting bears.
fighting. No.
And one of the guys is now in the UFC, but it was like a training camp of combat sport athletes. And that was a workout. They were fighting a real live bear.
Okay. Had he been declawed and had his teeth taken out?
I don't know, but that's only kind of shit you see happen in Russia.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to make that a fair fight. Get the teeth out that bear's mouth and get the claws off his hands.
Well, dude, I can't remember who in the UFC.
Well, I don't know, but
a
bear's palm is about the size of a damn dinner plate. So if that comes across your head,
this dude from the UFC was kind of, for a minute at least, kind of handling that bear, like getting that bear off his center of balance. And I mean, I was like, good God! I mean, that guy's an animal, literally.
He's whooping a bear's ass. That's funny. That's funny. Did you have fun on your trip? Yep. Did you manhandle that bear, honey? Yeah, I did. I taught him 3 ways from Sunday how not to fudge with me.
Vladimir 1, bear 0.
Exactly, comrade. Exactly. But anyways, back to Biden. He just going to segue that shit out of that one. He said he'll be more respectful and mindful of people's personal space.
He never said I didn't do it. Like,
you know, Joe, personal space is 1.5 feet, not your hand inside their hair touching the back of the neck.
Yeah,
you've long since gone way past the personals. But I digress because
it's just creepy, dude. It's just creepy.
He does have a cool car. He's a 67 vet.
So we're going to default to the car.
Yeah, his car.
Here's a question for you: if you were going to vote Democrat, would that keep you from voting for him? These accusations, would it make you want to not vote for him?
No, not really. I mean, it certainly didn't with Trump. So,
well, yeah, there you go. There's a good point.
Yeah, probably not. If I'm not gonna lie, okay, everybody out here thinks, we're all right wing this, right wing that. When we started this podcast, and we want to stay as center as possible, it's just that, the Democrats have just been giving us. Yeah, I mean, we'll shoot Republican bullets when people hand us Republican bullets, but we got people bringing us baskets and baskets and baskets of Democrat bullets. So we got to shoot what we got to shoot, right? Anyways,
well, look at it.
Yeah. So, and where in the hell was I going with this?
Yeah, you lost me on this one. We were talking about if you would vote for Biden, or this would sway you not to vote for Biden.
Oh yeah. So, when it comes to trying to be as middle as possible, I've voted Democrat before. We had a great governor. His name was Brad Henry, and he was a Democrat. And I not only voted for him once, I voted for him twice. He was a good governor, but he thought a lot like we did, Shiner. He's more, he's conservative on some ways and liberal on others, kind of like you and I are. He just happened to be a registered Democrat instead of, me being a registered Republican. I think we look at things about the same. But, he was a Democrat. I've never voted straight party, ever. I think if you vote straight party, you're an idiot. Let me tell you why. You want to vote for the best man for the job. And if the best person for the job, I'm not even going to say man, if the best person for the job happens to be a Democrat, okay. What if your neighbor, who's been an outstanding neighbor for 20 years, since you moved there, he's done a lot of stuff for you and all that mess, and he decides he's going to run for city council. And he's a good stand-up dude. He just happens to be a Democrat. Are you going to vote for him?
I would.
Probably so. So, yeah, there's no point in straight party. Straight party's dumb. If you vote straight party, you're pretty much uneducated. That goes for Republicans too. You're pretty much an uneducated little bitch if you vote straight party.
We just took that to the next level. God dang.
Well, because it means you're so closed-minded. You haven't opened up your mind to anything. And chances are, if you vote straight party, you didn't even do any research on these people, and you shouldn't be voting anyways. So there you go. Nose turned up at you. No.
Boom. There's that.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me get off my political stool before I break it. Yeah, we got some more stuff to talk about in this episode. We're going to cover. I'll just put it this way: We'll talk about avocados when we come back from the break. Here's some cool music.